somehow got under your skin. A piece of your face. There's a chance that your skin and with a doctor. Once inside, the doctor somehow still these maggots are normally found dead and decomposing.
ZackDFilms would have a few videos on his homepage, but mostly he posts his YouTube shorts. I'm going to react to some of them and to show you that he's actually stupid.
If you fold a piece of paper in half around 14 times, it would be roughly the height of an average human.
Okay, I'm going to fold the paper 14 times and I'm going to show you the results. So I'm going to fold this paper 14 times and see if this is true. And 14. I fold this paper 14 times, just like in the video I saw from ZackDFilms, and see if this is true. It says here that it's 4 and a little bit more than centimeters. Now let's measure my height. So it says here that I am 1.69 meters. Let's confirm these two. Yeah. How confirm this guy? How can this ZackDFilms is actually stupid? Because how can a piece of paper be taller than me?
A doctor can place sterile maggots on an infected wound that won't heal.
Okay, maggots, they eat flesh from humans. So think before you say anything stupid.
You somehow removed all of the blood vessels in your body and tied them together. All of them combined. If you started in New York, your blood vessels would make it on to reach all the way across the Pacific Ocean, over Japan, Asia, and all of Europe. And not only would it make it all the way back to your starting point, but it would be able to make this trip 2 to 4 times over.
Blood vessels? Okay, no. Blood vessels cannot go around the earth 4 times. That's just probably the biggest, dumbest joke I have ever heard of. ZackDFilms doesn't even have a brain.
Doctor would drill a hole in your head if you had a really bad headache.
Well, a headache causes when you don't drink enough water. Because if you don't drink enough, your blood gets thicker and thicker. So that's the cause of the headache. So I don't think drilling in your head and get the bad spirits out of it.
The hand is placed on the wound and positioned so its jaws clamp tightly on the edges.
Have you heard about fire ants? So rethink before you say anything stupid.
If you took out one of your bones and somehow molded it into a chunk, the bones are actually made of a tough mix of minerals and a stretchy protein called collagen. And this makes them so strong that a single cubic inch can support the weight of nearly 5 standard cars.
Actually, that is wrong. Have you ever experienced a broken bone, a broken arm, broken leg, and you need to have a bandage to keep it stable, to heal, so bones are actually not as strong as you might think.
If you drop a penny off the top of a skyscraper, you've probably heard that it would fall so fast it could potentially end the life of a pedestrian if it were to hit them.
That's not true at all. A penny cannot end someone's life. That is the most ridiculous story I have ever heard of. And the proof is all fake, so I'm going to prove to you that this is not true at all.
If you pinch your skin really hard, you might get a red, painful bump that fills with blood. This is known as a blood blister, and it's the result of damaged blood vessels under the skin, wrapped right under the surface. The blister acts as a cushion protecting.
Okay, so I tested myself and pinched my finger and see if this was true, and nope, there is no blister. So ZackDFilms, you're stupid. But I promise to everyone, I am the one who's gonna get ZackDFilms cancelled, and you're all gonna say thank you to me. ZackDFilms is terrible.